What are you two doing? Huh? You causing problems? Off. Stay down. Hi, Rosie. Little cutie pie. We just hit another milestone here. Um, grab my phone here. We're at 250 subscribers. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. And this video is because of you guys, because I decided a while back that at every 50 subscribers I was going to do something to do an improvement in the garage. So let's go in there. I did make a list. I had a list of probably 40 or 50 things that I've been thinking about doing, and some of them are, a lot of it's just buying equipment or whatever. I bought this lathe here this last spring, and it needs a couple updates. So that's going to be the premise of today's video, is doing the updates to make the lathe a little bit better and to make this overall workspace a little better. Got some LED lights, and you can see that. That's a new chuck for it. So we'll be getting that put on, and I'm waiting on one more package. I ordered the item, it came broken, so I guess I just sent it back today, so hopefully in a week or two I can finish this video up and have that done. So anyways, that's what we're doing. Well, I think the first thing we'll do is try to get some more lighting in here. It's kind of dark when I'm trying to work on the lathe, so get these thrown up first. Come here, give me that. Drop it. That'll be a lot better. That's a lot of light. That's, you can see my chuck really well now. So yeah, good improvement. All right, guys. So one of the improvements I got is not anything that I really have to do. It's a new tool. So I ordered this from Little Machine Shop. You can see that. And it's a dial indicator with magnetic base. Has some different tips for the indicator here, and I think this will be a good buy. They had it on sale, so well, it'd be handy to have one that's and have another magnetic base for it. So because this is the one that I bought back in when I went to tech school. I thought, well, having this kind of magnetic base might be kind of nice, especially if I get to the point where I can get a mill. So that's the second part of the upgrades. So not very exciting, but it's always fun getting new tools. So this here is a new chuck for the lathe. And if you have one of these lathes, you know that you always need a bigger chuck. Something. So I was trying to do some turning on a Lovejoy for one of my coworkers for a project he's working on, and it was kind of a pain trying to get it into the 4-inch chuck. So like, well, I'm gonna need it. It'd be handy to have a larger chuck. So open this up. Got another T-handle wrench here, and then this is a lot bigger. So here we go. This is the 6-inch chuck, all covered in oil. And I'm gonna have to order another piece. I'm pretty sure, yeah. Alright guys, it's been a couple of weeks since I started this video. There's one thing I did not realize with this chuck for the lathe is I needed to order this deal here, and I'm gonna have to punch a couple of holes in it to mount it, but not a big deal. And then the other thing is I got a new screen for this, because this thing, it works great and everything, but I keep dropping it, and the screen's broke and whatnot. So thought, well, I might as well upgrade and get a bigger screen. So that just came. So we'll get that mounted, and we'll take and get some holes drilled and tapped so we can get the collet or the chuck mounted onto the lathe. These lights are really bright. Let me try turning one of these off. No. We'll just turn them off for the time being. That way you can see a little bit. So I got her plugged in. It's got your HDMI and network, a couple of the USB plug-ins there, and then this is the main screen. And looks like don't need screenshot. So now I got to figure out how to use it. But it is a full touch screen, and then should be able to put the app on here for the lathe. So we'll see if I can get that figured out here. Alright guys, so I got the new digital screen all hooked up, and got it connected to the internet and connected to the lathe. So we go here. This is the, I'll flip this. There's our lathe display. And we turn. So it's communicating. So it did take me a little bit to get it so it would talk to the lathe or whatever, but I mean it's working. It'll be nice, big for a blind old guy, and yeah, that's gonna be awesome. I can, it's like a regular tablet, so it should be, you can do lots of things on it. So this is the old one here. You see how much of a difference in size that is. I don't know, I think it's, that shows up. I kept putting it on that stand that they send with this thing right here, and tell you what, it's probably a good idea, but I mean, you just bump it and it falls off. So like, I'm just gonna get something that mounts to the wall that I can move out of the way when I'm not using it, and then I don't have to worry about this thing. I mean, it still works, so I guess I'll put it in the drawer for backup if I need it or something. But yeah, so this program here is Touch DRO. It's the same program as on the other one, but the other one's got a different thing for the app. So but it's the same thing. So yeah, another little improvement is I got me for figuring out threads and stuff. So now it's off to doing this here, which shouldn't be too big of a deal. But with that done, and then all of the upgrades for the lathe work area, 250 sub count garage improvements is done. So let's get that done. Got the plate drilled and tapped. I just offset it from these holes a little bit, and then because I didn't want them to be lined up with these holes here, I guess. So now we can put the new chuck on the lathe here. Get it turned there a little bit. Alright, here's the old one. The difference in size. Yeah, that's going to be huge. Because just in the short amount of time that I've had this thing, I could have really used that bigger one. Let's see. So it's got a boss here that goes on the lathe. Let's see. Just goes on like that and then line up the holes. Now, right? Haha. First try. Never happens. Alright. Now, hold this while I move the camera here. Same thing on here. There's a lip here that goes in here. And then this goes, the bolts go right into the holes that I just tapped, so oh yeah, just like it's meant to be. Alright guys, that's huge. Man, what a difference that is. I like it. Let's get this out of here. Alright. Here's the little chuck versus the big chuck. 6-inch is the big one and 4-inch is the smaller one that it comes with. So that's huge. That's gonna make working on stuff so much better. So let's see, we got new chuck key here. Oh, I hate that spring. Sorry about that. There we go. The only thing I'd say you really gotta watch out for is if you open this up all the way, it might get pretty close to the ways of the machine here. So right there is about where she hits. So that's huge difference. Huge difference. And almost not quite grab the little chuck to put in there. So yeah, that's awesome. That would be the only downfall is, you know, your jaws hitting the ways of the machine, but these are the hardened jaws in here, and you can just take them off, flip them around, and then there's a set of soft jaws that I don't remember where I put them. There they are. Alright. So then, I think I showed these to you earlier. Soft jaws here that can go on there. So if you got something odd that you need to, you know, turn your jaws or whatever, you can do that. So, or just to have an extra set of jaws around. So, anyways, well, there we go. There you have it. The 250 subscriber count lathe upgrades. Got new 6-inch chuck on the lathe. I'm excited about that. We got the digital readout, the DRO there, and yeah, it's not connected right at the moment because I don't have the lathe on, but and then we got a dial indicator and thread pitch gauges. So that's a pretty good garage upgrade on the lathe. So now I got to come up with something else for the next one, I guess. We're plugging away at. It's taken me a long time to make this video because I waited on that screen for a long time, and yeah, we're at like 262 right now, I think. So we figure something else out for the next one, I guess. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.